You ever hear a story so messed up it sticks with you? Let me tell you one from Chicago, about two couples who thought they could play with fire and got burned in the worst way. It started off with a little secret between two married couples in the Windy City, Rick and Karen Miller, and their neighbors, Sarah Evans and Mike Davis. All of them in their late 30s, feeling that familiar itch of boredom, married just a little too long, maybe looking for something to jolt things awake, something new, so they cooked up this deal. A swap. Rick gets some private time with Sarah. Mike gets some private time with Karen. Simple, right? Four adults making their own choices. Yeah, until it wasn't simple at all. Until it went sideways in the ugliest way possible. At first, everything went smooth, or at least seemed to. It was supposed to be quiet, just between the four of them. Respectful, you know? Just some grown-up fun behind closed doors. But Rick just didn't get the memo. Rick took it way too damn far. He didn't just spend time with Sarah, he got attached to her. Like, really attached. Borderline obsessed, you could say. Started blowing up her phone with texts late at night, stuff that makes your skin crawl, calling her at work, disrupting her day, showing up outside her job, just lurking, saying he just needed to talk. Wouldn't leave her alone. Sarah told Mike she was getting seriously scared. This wasn't the agreement. Rick wasn't taking no for an answer anymore. He was acting like he had some claim on her. He even started dropping the L-bomb on her, saying he loved her, claiming she understood him better than his own wife, Karen, ever did. Talk about a messed up situation. And then, Sarah went missing. Just vanished. Mike reported her gone after 2 days of radio silence. No texts, no calls, nothing. Her phone was just dead. Her car was still sitting in the driveway like she just stepped inside for a second and never came back out. The cops came around knocking on doors, asking questions. Rick and Karen? They played it cool, acting all concerned. Said they hadn't seen her. Told police they were having a quiet dinner at home that night. Takeout, just the two of them. Even had a receipt for sushi from someplace downtown to back it up. Looked solid on paper. No one could immediately prove otherwise. But something didn't sit right with Detective Claire Mitchell. You know how some people just got a gut feeling? That little voice in the back of their head? She had it. Big time. Something about Rick and Karen's story felt off. She started digging. Checked with the sushi delivery guy. He remembered the house. Nice enough place, he said. But what really stood out? Rick opened the door to take the delivery, wearing gloves, in his own house. Inside, the guy said the place smelled like bleach. Strong. Like someone had just scrubbed the place down, like they were trying to get rid of something nasty. Real strange. A few weeks later, some poor jogger was just trying to get his miles in, running through the woods out in DuPage County, and he tripped over something under a pile of leaves. Something that wasn't quite right. Tarp. Wrapped tight, and there was a smell. A sickening smell that hit him even through the plastic. Inside, they found a body, wrapped tight as a mummy, bleached clean, almost unrecognizable, cut up in a way that made your stomach churn. They could barely ID her. It was bad, but a tiny tattoo on her hip, a little lotus flower, gave it away. It was Sarah Evans. That's when Karen finally cracked. The guilt, the pressure. It all became too much. Middle of the night, she walked right into the police station barefoot. No coat, even though it was chilly. No bag. Just walked up to the front desk and said, her voice trembling, "I can't keep doing this." She spilled everything. Told them the whole horrifying story. Rick killed Sarah. Snapped. He just couldn't handle her cutting him off, rejecting him. Said if he couldn't have her, nobody could. Cold. Karen admitted she helped him clean it up. Panicked, she said, claimed, "I didn't know he'd actually do it until it was done." Said she was scared of him. The cops found a voice recorder in a storage locker Rick had rented. Sarah had been keeping notes, like she knew something bad was coming. In one of the recordings, her voice shaky, she said, "Rick's acting weird. He watches me when I sleep. He talks to himself in the bathroom. I think he's losing it." She even said, her voice filled with a chilling premonition, "If something happens to me, tell Mike I'm sorry." That was more than enough. They had their man. Rick was arrested, didn't even try to fight it, just looked at the cops with this blank stare and said, chillingly, "She should have stayed." Court found him guilty of Sarah's murder, no doubt about it. Karen got time, too, for helping him cover up such a horrific crime. Mike? Man, he never got over it. How could he? He swears sometimes, late at night, he still feels Sarah's presence, not just in dreams, but like in the mirror. A fleeting glimpse in the hallway, in the dead silence after 3 a.m. So next time someone says, "Hey, let's try something exciting," or suggest something a little too out there, be careful. You never really know the darkness that might be lurking inside people, even those closest to you. You never really know the people you're truly letting into your life. And sometimes, love twists into obsession. And obsession, well, obsession can turn into murder. This is Echoes of Evil. Real stories, real horror, told in a way that stays with you way after the lights go out. If you're still listening, maybe double-check those locks. And if you hear breathing when you're alone, don't turn around. So, we're hanging out in part 2, waiting for you. That's the story. A dark path that started with a risky decision. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime stories.